Welcome to this week's briefing from Meta Control Room. Look, Meta dropped a ton of updates this week, but we've gone through them all, and we're going to cut right through the noise to give you exactly what you need to know. Okay, let's dive into this because there are really three major updates that are going to directly impact your ad accounts, starting with the most fundamental one. First up, Meta is changing the very definition of a click-through conversion, and this is a really big deal because it's going to change what you see in Ads Manager every single day. So you know how it's been, right? Historically, Meta kind of bundled all types of engagement into its click-based attribution. We're talking link clicks, likes, shares, saves, the whole shebang. And it often caused a ton of confusion. Well, what's so interesting here is how simple this is getting. Going forward, only a direct link click is going to be counted as a click-through conversion. That's it. Finally, right? This should make things so much cleaner. This, of course, immediately raises a pretty big question for anyone tracking engagement as a key metric. What happened to all that other stuff? Well, Meta has moved these valuable social signals into a totally separate category and gives you a much, much cleaner view of your actual performance. So the crucial point here is that you can now clearly separate those direct response link clicks from the conversions that were driven by social engagement. This is a game changer for understanding what's really working. All right, let's move on to the second major update. And this one is a big one. Meta is rolling out a really powerful suite of AI tools designed to help you create more assets with a lot less work. I mean, just look at this list. These tools are specifically designed to solve the biggest bottleneck for advertisers, having to produce enough diverse creative to feed the algorithm. It's pretty impressive stuff. And every single media buyer out there feels this pain. The demand for fresh video content is it's relentless. And this illustrates Meta's strategy perfectly. They're giving you AI tools that can turn your existing assets into all new video variations with, honestly, minimal effort. And hey, this isn't just theory. Brands are already using these creator and AI tools to drive real conversions, and as you can see here, to change their entire workflow. Okay, finally, our third update covers a platform that's becoming more and more important for advertisers. I'm talking about Threads. So 2 key features are now live. You can finally run app install campaigns, which is huge, and you also now have the tools you need to actually manage the comments on your ads. So what does all of this mean? And more importantly, what should you actually do in your ad account right now? When you zoom out, the trend is crystal clear. Meta wants you to trust its AI for measurement, for creative, and for audience targeting. It's a big shift. So here are 3 simple, actionable steps you can take this week to get ahead of these changes. First, audit your reporting columns. Second, test just one new Advantage Plus creative feature. And third, take another look at Threads as a placement. So now we want to hear from you in the community. Let us know what you think of these new creative options. Which ones are you most excited to test and why? You know, if this kind of Meta Ads update is helpful, that's exactly what Meta Control Room is built for. It's where advertisers go to get clearer strategy, better troubleshooting, and real support when Meta stops making sense. We'd love for you to join us inside.